going on, guys? Vega here from SerpentX Special Forces. A lot of good stuff going down over the last 24 hours. This is the stuff that I get hyped about. All right, so let me explain real quick. There's a way to unlock the potential of the RTX 3060. However, this is all experimental. All right, I wouldn't recommend the average consumer to just go and try to do this. I want to take you down a few of the rabbit holes that I went down, but Brandon Coin, Crypto Mikkel, Ogata Girl, and so many others in the Brandon Coin Discord and various Discords from the mining community, we were just going ham. Just, here's what driver version I got. Here's what Windows version I got. What's going on? Can you try this? Try this. Is this working? No, this isn't working. Try that. It was great. This is the stuff that I love about the mining community. We collaborate, we work together, and we get it done. So really appreciate the amount of information that has been streaming along, and it's been absolutely fantabulous. So the system is not stable. I'm going to tell you that right now. A lot of people that have been able to test this have only been able to test it on one system, like their solo system of some type. I have it working on a mining rig, but it's not exactly stable. All right, let's see. I'm going to switch screens real quick. There's the tweet from Ogata Girl. Unfortunately, some things have been taken down, so you may not be able to get the driver, but somebody shared it with me, and so I saved it, and I have it for me, but I'm going to share the link that they gave me to you guys. I don't know who this individual is, but I did verify the driver with the SHA-256. And I don't even know if we'll be able to remote into the system. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Will we? Alright, so on the left-hand side, right below me, it's a little bit choppy because I'm running a really crappy build of Windows, and I'll explain in a minute. There's the EVGA 3060 right there, running around 48.75 mega hash. Now, my 1080 Ti for some reason is acting up. Maybe it doesn't like the driver, right? Because this is a mixed rig, and a lot of people haven't been able to get this working on a mixed rig or a mining rig or full-blown dedicated mining rig just yet. I have, and I'll tell you exactly what I did, but I'm working. I'm supposed to be working right now, but I couldn't stop. I just couldn't stop. Last night, you know, me and Mikkel were talking up to 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, information was being spread. I talked to Brandon Coin for a little bit. I was like, yo, what are we doing? All right, what do you got? This is what I got. All right, so let me break it down for you. So this tweet kind of ignited Christy. This Christy, the Ogata Girl ignited the chatter. It's already, I saw it before she tweeted it, but it ignited a whole bunch. Like, it wasn't just me trying to figure it out. It was more than me trying to figure it out. Once I figured out who else was trying to figure it out, it was just like, hey, what's going on, dude? What's going on? What you got? What's going on? So, this form right here, Guru 3D, I wouldn't download the links from here. I wouldn't download the driver versions from here, because it's just like the raw extraction files and stuff like that. Again, in the link in the description, there's a Mega NZ link that somebody I trust, I'm not going to name names, somebody I trust saved it and uploaded it so the community can get it, because right now if you go and try to get it, guess what? It's gone. Driver's gone. Nvidia picked it up on it and was just like, nope, we're shutting it down. So, yeah. But if you look here in this form, we can see in the mining rig might crash, by the way. We'll see here. And it's going to crash to the 1080 Ti. I'll just restart it. But he repacked the files. Everybody was like, yo, man, that's not good. He sent it again, but still, I don't know if he manipulated it in some form or fashion. Okay, it's for one of my other employees. And then we started getting into builds, and I didn't know if we needed specific builds, right? So Windows Insider build, yada, yada, yada. So I started going down this rabbit hole, right? And clicking links and reading through it. And I was like, okay, this guy's on Windows Insider build, yada, yada, yada. You know, which one am I on? What's going on? And I chose the Windows Insider program, which you can easily do by going to Start, Settings, Update, Windows Insider program, and then you can sign up right here, right? You can get started, become a Windows Insider, yada, yada, yada. And then once you choose that, you'll be able to choose 3 options, dev, so on, and another one. So it's like dev, a more stable version, because a dev is a little bit unstable, which is why we're having issues, and I'll fix that myself. A recommended version, and then like a super unstable, like you're getting all the latest releases. So long story short, you don't need any of this. You don't need any of this. I went down the rabbit hole, so warning you not to go down the rabbit hole with me, okay? Just stay up there. I'm down here. I'll figure out how to get out. Throw me a rope or something. But I went down and I installed multiple Windows Insider builds for no reason. For no absolute reason. It's not necessary. All you need is a driver, which is linked down in the description below. I started going through this article here, because this is more for like the actual devs and the people that are utilizing and saw the gaming performance that they got an uplift in and stuff like that. We don't need to do any of that, okay? But yeah, the Windows Insider build got that. Then installed Nvidia preview driver for WSL2. Installing WSL2, which is a whole nother thing. Windows subsystem. WSL is Windows subsystem for Linux. Dude, I went straight into this head first, ain't care, and unnecessary. Okay, unnecessary. But I tried. Okay, I tried and I shared my data. So I was sharing with everybody, what BIOS version I'm on, and apparently this BIOS version is good. 94.06.14.40.45. If you have that BIOS version, you should be able to do it. Should keyword. Again, this is all experimental. Do everything at your own risk. You don't have to flash to BIOS. And Christy mentioned that in a tweet. She shared, a new rumor running around the VBIOS, and this driver removes the mining lock, and then she provided the MSI RTX 3060 VBIOS. Now, Brandon Coin has Asus. Me and Mikkel have EVGA, but I hear some MSI users are having issues. So, yeah. This is super experimental. Be very careful, okay? Be very careful. Alright, so system looks like it crashed. Or maybe I got kicked out. Let's try. It's a 1080 Ti, and the fact that I'm on an unstable Windows Insider build. So I can roll back that Windows Insider build or do a fresh install, no problem, and then be good to go. Here's the key thing, though. You need this driver. If you signed up for if you could sign up for the Nvidia developer program, but the problem is they kind of stopped us since so many people caught on. And you need driver version 470.05. You need that, okay? Again, link is in the description below from a user who helped us out. Then I installed different versions of Windows Insider builds. This is the stock version that you probably are on right now, or close to 19.041.867. Then I installed 21.332, which is super pre-release. And that's where I'm getting my issues. You can also see that I installed an Nvidia driver. What happened, the reason they found out about this is people who had Windows Insider builds turned on. When they got this update, the Windows driver, or excuse me, the Nvidia driver that came with this Windows Insider build overwrite the existing Nvidia driver, and they were like, oh, I'm getting increased gaming performance. Then somebody thought outside the box and was like, I wonder if I get increased mining performance. So something is happening handshake-wise after the fact, okay? Where Nvidia is testing these new drivers and insider builds and Nvidia development style, and then once it gets towards final release, that's when they implement something. So there's got to be some files, DLLs, whatever, inside the driver package that they release to the general public that has some type of handshake, we're locking down this card, the 3080, whatever it may be. So as Brandon Coin's short little video did, unhackable, and you see him sitting there with the shades, I thought that was hilarious. So it was only a matter of time. My original video said that it was BIOS locked. It's not BIOS locked, but it is a handshake from the driver side of things. All right, let me check something here. All right, so let me show you this video real quick. Make sure there's no sound. All right, so I had the 3060 over there on the right-hand side slot. I disconnected from the riser. You have to be connected to a by 16 slot. You have to. Crypto Mikkel, huge shout out. Brandon Coin, huge shout out. So I moved it down, but I still have the 3060 Ti in there. I never disconnected it, Crypto Mikkel. All I did was move the GPU down to the by 16 slot, move some things around, and then you can see here the hash rate that I was getting is 41 right there, because what happened was it was at stock clocks. Like it was, you know, stock TDP, stock clock, stock everything. But it is the 3060 EVGA XC with the BIOS version that I mentioned earlier and everything, and it's working just fine. Bear with me. I'm going to go try and get the system rebooted. It's the 1080 Ti that's the problem. It's not the 3060. It's the 1080 Ti that's the problem with the rig. But it's working on a mining rig, and that was my goal. Everybody else tried it in individual systems, maybe with 1 to 2 GPUs. I wanted to see if we can... Wow, that's a red day. I wanted to see if we could get it working in the actual rig. So bear with me. Hang on. All right, that's what I like, them watchdogs. Automatically boots right back up. All right, let's see if we can log back in. It's the 1080 Ti. I'm probably gonna drop the clocks down and see if I can, but let me see what's going on. I wonder if my boss is gonna update this or she's gonna ask me to do it. Yeah, I'm still working. Like, staying up to 2, waking back up at 6. Doing my normal job while trying to figure this out, but I mean, I can't thank the mining community enough. Brandon, Dizzy's still showing it, isn't it? Let's go to YouTube real quick. Dizzy's still showing. He's still live streaming. Whoa, what is that? Sorry, kids. If there's any kids. No, Dizzy, did Dizzy stop mining? Yeah, so there's Brandon Coin's video. We're probably gonna have to restart from scratch. I need to restart the system and jump in front of the 1080 Ti to make it not apply whatever clocks it's applying. This driver and a 1080 Ti do not like each other. All right, let me restart the system. Hang on. Yeah, I'm still in my PJs. I don't care. Yeah, so Dizzy Mining was showing live streaming of this. Let me check live chat real quick. You guys probably been talking to me. I haven't been paying attention. What's he getting? What's he getting? Yeah, 44.85. We could get up to 50 mega hash if we're not live streaming. I don't know why he lets... you see how it says curve right here? Let me see if I can make it bigger. You see how it says curve for MSI? Okay, you don't want to go full screen? Fine. For MSI Afterburner, it says curve for the core clock. He's using the OC tool up here in MSI Afterburner. I don't know why he does that. I always like to manually tune. Maybe he likes to find where it likes to sit and then tune from there. I don't know. But, yeah. I already canceled my order on the 3060. Dude, why? Oh. What? So, hang on. Let's do some math real quick. Because the 3060 was not a good card to mine. And the gamers are going to hate us even more now. So, just be prepared. But we take the power draw. And the original power mega hash was like, let's say 26 divided by... I think the lowest I could get it was... It wasn't 135, it was 100 watts. So 26 divided by, let's say 105 watts. That's 0.25. But if we get 50 divided by 135, it's a little bit better. And if we could get that down a little bit lower, let's say 48 mega hash divided by 105 watts, 0.45. And that's where the card becomes a little bit more acceptable, so to speak. Spam caller. It's definitely not a boss or anything, but I need to keep an eye on that. At any second, I may have to end stream and go. I just wanted to share this information with you. So I'm going to recap for anybody that just joined us. Hey, we got to be respectful to everybody, all right? I know the mining community as a whole has been going through a lot lately with all the drama. Mine crypto before it's too late. Nice ass video response. I gotta watch that later. I'm not gonna watch it now. But yeah, I mean the Ethereum community is not liking us right now. Granted, I understand both sides of the story. I just think there needs to be a respectful conversation between both parties. The gaming community is upset, thinking, and I want to clarify this, they think it's just because of us that all of their GPUs are gone. Okay? I want to tell you something here, guys. Everybody that's selling on eBay, Etsy, or whatever else are people who used to buy products like limited apparel, like Supreme, Nike, LeBron James shoe releases, whatever. I'm not a shoe guy. And they literally saw that there was an opportunity in the market to make money. This is a capitalism. You make money. We're making money off of mining. They're making money off of a high demand, low supply situation. All right. So yeah, we can be mad at it, but if you could do it, you might be doing the same. All right. They got bots. They buy instantly. Like, I'm fast. Okay. I'm fast. That's the only reason why I was able to get my hands on a few GPUs. I'm pretty quick. Got some scripts that I can run if need be, but I'm pretty quick at checkout. Always make sure to stay logged in while releases are happening. There's in my Discord, there's notifications and everything. So I just keep my head down, and it's really luck and speed, but it's not the miners that are causing all the GPUs to disappear. It's the people who have these bots that know the miners and the gamers want it, so they grab a bunch and then they sell it at 10x or 50% over MSRP, or 40 or 30% over MSRP. So it really just depends. All right, let me check my mining rig. All right, it's booting up, but I just disconnected a 1080 Ti just to get done with this stream. I'll come up with a recap video as soon as I can when I'm not working, but I always seem to be working. Yeah, so no Linux version driver yet. So it will eventually filter down. Well, it may not, because so when you update through Hive, you have to wait for the Linux version or a compatible driver version for your operating system. And now that we've kind of pointed this out, Nvidia may not allow it unless somebody is able to repackage it and then allow you to utilize it. That might be a way that we can get around that. So what brand 3060 was doing 52 mega hash? I think it was the Zotac. That got a girl on Twitter. I don't know. You talking about this one? I think it was MSI. Hang on. Link shows site no Guru 3D tested. Is that a model number? No model number. 3 minutes of mining. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Shoot. I'm gonna have to call it. You need to tag my name if you need my attention, because I might have to get off of the live stream here. Who's next? Who's next? Okay, me. Oh, thank God. Alright, cool. I got a lot of work to do. Alright, so, yeah, let's see if we can get into the system before anything runs up. Really unstable build. For all of you that just joined, I went down this rabbit hole. Unfortunately, you know, I saw the post before Oh God a Girl mentioned it. The developer post, not these posts, but the developer post on here. And I was researching it, and then I was drawing attention to this. And then I started identifying, okay, what do these guys have that I don't? And I was like, okay, he's on Insider Build this and that. I was on Insider Build a different one. Then, you know, I found out that Brandon Coin was working on it, and then Crypto Mikkel was working on it. And so I was like, okay, here's what we got to do. We got to get the Insider Build and install this one and then do this. All of that's not necessary. All you need is the driver that Nvidia has taken down. Usually you'll be able to sign up for the developer portal. Actually, let's go find out if we can do it again. Downloads. Where was it? I think I'm pretty sure they took it away. Okay, the technology preview driver is just made available for Windows Insider Program members. Yeah, this is it. Microsoft enables developers to run NVIDIA GPU accelerated applications, online documentation. Yeah, this is how to install it and stuff like that, but they don't actually have the driver. That they took it down. Driver is currently not available. Please check back soon. So if you want the driver, in the description right now is the driver where you can install it. It is somebody from a trusted source, just FYI. Now I wonder if this pill was, because I need the pill for the 1080 Ti, but I wonder if that's causing issues with system stability. So I'm gonna try a bunch of stuff later. I'm gonna roll back my Windows install. You can see the 2080, 1660. The 3060 is now gone. No, the 3060 is there at the top. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so the 1080 Ti is disconnected. Let's see if we don't crash. This is T-Rex miner, while everybody else that I've seen has been using Phoenix miner, right? Let me confirm. All right, nobody's at me. Nobody needs my attention. Cool. All right, good. Sorry, I'm trying to blow through this so I can get back to work before my boss gets mad at me. What miner is this? Isn't this Phoenix miner? No, this is T-Rex miner. So, yeah. So Dizzy was using T-Rex miner. I saw Brandon Coin using Phoenix miner. Let me show you my clocks. This is 1660 Super. So 1200 on the MEM, 100 on the Core 70 TDP or power limit. Let's open up. What sucks is hardware info, even the newest one, doesn't show the memory temperatures. Oh, Crypto Mikkel used T-Rex too. All right, so long story short for you people who had just joined, you don't need to go down a rabbit hole like I did, where you got to install Windows Insider preview builds or anything like that. See, now it's saying the GPU 2 is having issues. See, this it's either the build or the driver. So I'm going to do what my boy Crypto Mikkel mentioned is I'm going to, you know what? Screw this. Let's just get out of Awesome Miner. Let's just go manual. I'm going manual driving here, folks. Let me just take the stick. Drive this puppy myself. Bear with me one moment. Miners. We're going to go Phoenix Miner. The hardware info that I was saying doesn't show memory temperatures, unfortunately. It does for the 3080, but it doesn't for the 3060. And I think be careful if you try to if you unlock this thing, be careful because you might be hitting the limits of your memory. You might be hitting thermal limits. The best way to find out is keep an eye down here. You see hardware info, performance limit. This one right here is, hang on, if I mouse over it, performance limit thermal. If that changes to yes while you're mining, that means you're hitting a performance limit. So we're getting 47.112 mega hash with my 100 core, 1200 mem, 70% TDP or power limit on the 3060 right now. As far as the other GPUs and any issues that I'm having, that has nothing to do with the 3060. Just make sure that you're plugged in directly into a by 16 slot. I moved it from the riser, as you can see, to the by 16 slot of the Asus B250 Mining Expert. And I also have a monitor plugged into it. Keyword, monitor, or some type of dummy plug needs to be plugged into it. I do have some ordered from Amazon as well, from like Brandon Coyne and I were talking about that, or I heard him talk about that. So I got some dummy plugs. Of course, I was only hitting 51 on this video because it was at stock clocks, whereas obviously right now you can see we're getting 47.4. So unlocking the full potential of the performance does make the 3060 a little bit more valuable as far as a mining graphics card. Just be mindful that the gamers are already upset with us. So buying 48 of them all at once is going to piss them off. Maybe buy slowly. I don't know. But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to make sure you guys saw this. I'll try to have a recap video sometime in the future. But I need to get back to work. So any last minute questions? Anything you want me to do? A lot of good information in the live chat. So if you're just watching me, listening to me, look at the live chat. A lot of people are posting good information with what works, what didn't work, what worked for them, all that good stuff. So if you're watching this in the future, read the live chat, okay? A lot of good people in the community, whether it be Brandon Coyne's community, Crypto Mikkel's, mine, have been coordinating, communicating. Ogata Girl, thank you so much for sharing that information on Twitter. I want to thank you for that. But it was a pretty productive 24 hours. I haven't even been full 24 hours and we figured this out. So, can't crack it, huh? So, the riserless motherboard for the 3060 for the Win 3. So, the riserless Mobo. Yeah, that would work. Where you have a motherboard. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Chancoin, but the motherboard where you have like by 16 slots all the way down, like in a server chassis, that will probably work. You just need to make sure you have dummy plugs plugged into each one if you want to get the full hash rate. At least with this driver. There might be a better driver that comes out. I think they're going to be a little bit more careful with the developer portal, to be honest. No lie. But, realistically, I can't do it. But if we know somebody that can look at this driver, right, the files and what makes 470.05, what it is, what encompasses it, and compare that against the live driver, the current driver, and see where it is that these files that require the handshake and that are locking the GPU, we can figure that out and isolate that and just remove that from the driver installation. Maybe that will work. I'm not a dev. I'm not a driver expert, but just curious. If we know somebody that can actually drill down and compare this driver from what the public release driver is and see what exactly is happening to lock these GPUs down and remove that, will be good. You want the link? Let me see if I got it still. Let me see if I got it still. I'll drop it in the live chat for you. Again, this isn't from me. This is from somebody that I trust, but it is the official driver version. downloaded directly from the developer portal that is no longer available thanks to Nvidia. Just FYI, this is exactly what you're getting. No iffy stuff, no extra files, no zipped, nothing. Just this driver version, just like any other game ready driver. You install it. Make sure you do a DDU, do a clean install. Make sure your GPU's in the by 16 slot, and make sure you have a cable plugged into a monitor to go to the GPU, or a dummy plug, and you should be good to go. Continue to talk to us in the Discord, Brandon Coins, Crypto McKells. Just continue to communicate with the miners, and if you have trouble, and we'll figure it out. It's still in development, or it's still being experimented with from everybody. So your information, like your driver build, your operating system build, even though, like I said, I believe it doesn't matter anymore. It's just pretty much get the driver and make sure you install it correctly. But any information you can provide, BIOS version, stuff like that, might help out the rest of the community. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. As you can see, we're getting that full hash rate of the 3060, as you can see here on the left-hand side. GPU temps only got up to 58. We can't see the memory temperatures, unfortunately, but I got the fans kicked up a little bit higher. So there is a way to bypass this so-called lock that Nvidia has implemented. It's not at the BIOS level, so I had to correct myself from the previous video. It is at the driver level. We figured it out. Huge shout out again to Brandon Coin, Crypto McKell, to alerting me to this, talking to me last night. Brandon Coin for taking the time to speak with me as well. Ogata Girl for inciting some of it on Twitter and pointing people in the right direction. And everybody else who contributed that I haven't mentioned their names. That's going to do it for me today, guys. Do me a favor on the way out. Hit the like button. Subscribe for more content like this. And Jeffrey Harrison, thank you so much for signing up and joining the X Special Forces. Appreciate that. And yeah, you can join the membership down below. Check it out. I'll see you guys around. I need to get back to work now. So there you go. Take care. Godspeed. Much love.